going on, YouTube? This is a flavor test juice review. This product was sent to me for the purpose of this review from Broke Dick E-Juice, and this will not change my opinion. I'm going to give you 100% honesty when I try this out. This is going to be a first time. First impressions, I have not tried this juice yet. I literally just took it out of the package. So sit back, enjoy yourself, and let's have a vape. I'm excited to announce that this will be the first take on kind of a new series that we'll be doing on my channel. So basically, you may have seen stuff on Instagram, whatever, but Broke Dick Juice is asking for flavor testers. You know, they want to put out new flavors. They want to get feedback from a nice amount of people, and that way they know when they put a juice out on their website and sell it that it's going to be a hit. You know, it's way too often where juice companies, maybe they think it's good, but the rest of the people don't, you know. Just like myself, I like a Red Bull juice, and almost everybody I've talked to, they don't like Red Bull juice, you know. So like, let's say if I had my own juice company, I love Red Bull juice, why won't I put it out there, you know? But maybe the rest of people don't like it. So this is something cool that they've done, and what they're doing is they're sending out these little tester bottles. There's no nicotine in it, it's just straight up juice. You know, I may add my own nicotine into it later on. That's all it comes in. The flavor is going to be called Overdraft, and I'll give you a little rundown. So, basically, this is what they're saying. From our first Facebook post, customers were not looking for straight tobacco. I agree. I rarely talk or see anybody talking about straight tobacco. So we leaned heavily on the vanilla and caramel with only hints of tobacco. I think that's a good idea. I think that the flavoring that they're adding in there is a good, you know, vanilla and caramel is a good two flavors to mix with vanilla. I think they're going to complement it, and hopefully the tobacco is not too overpowering. Now, typically I don't like tobacco vapes, not at all. But I'm going to look at this with an open mind, you know, not just for me, but, well, other people like it. You know, is this something that can be vaped even by people who may not necessarily want a tobacco vape? So, I haven't tried it at all yet. This is first impressions. The coil I got in here, I was actually sent in a giveaway. I don't know what the heck you'll call it. It's got parallel twisted wires in the middle, and then it's framed with some spaced Claptons, I believe. It reads out at 1.107, just a single coil, and I'm using it on my goon, and we're probably going to go at about 75 watts. The cotton I'm using is cotton bacon, and yeah, so this, you're going to get the first impressions here. So let's go with the smell of it. Okay, so right off the bat, I definitely smell all three of those flavors. The vanilla and caramel are definitely stronger than the tobacco. It's just got a slight tobacco smell to it. You know, it almost has, like, the tobacco almost has like a coffee smell to it. You know, like if I had a cup of coffee with some vanilla creamer and a couple shots of caramel in it. That's probably what is the closest to what this smells like. It's kind of what the taste is like too. One second. All right. Okay. Juice up the cotton. It's just like I said, it's fresh cotton, bacon, cotton bacon. I'm going to do it 80 watts. No, we're going to crank it up to 95. Better. All right, here we go. Right off the bat, it's very smooth. There's no throat hit, no throat hit, nothing through the nose. It's very, very smooth. It's a mild flavor, in my opinion. Not anything is very overpowering. Okay, so here's my honest opinion. It's not bad, and I hate tobacco juices. It's not bad. So with the description, they say heavily on vanilla and caramel and just a touch of tobacco. I think the vanilla and the caramel needs to go up just a hair. You know, it seems pretty even right now, in my opinion. Maybe with some steep time, the vanilla and the caramel notes will come out a little more. But in my honest opinion, I think boost the caramel, boost the vanilla up. Both of them have to go up. But maybe boost the vanilla up a little bit more than the caramel, you know. So hypothetically, you know, when we're talking percentages, let's say boost the vanilla 3-4% and boost the caramel maybe half that or 2/3 of that, you know. I'd like to taste more more vanilla, kind of caramel secondary, and then that slightness of tobacco can stay the way it is. But as it is, it's just a fairly satisfying vape. I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's actually pretty good, you know. And when I got the email and it said tobacco flavor, I'm like, all right, well, I don't like tobacco flavors, so how can I really give a good quality input on this product when right off the gate I'm kind of biased against it? But I guess I was pleasantly shocked that this isn't bad at all. I think that, you know, if they come out with a newer version and they boost those two flavors up, I could see myself vaping this, honestly, which is strange because this is going to be the first time I've ever, I mean, I've tried other tobacco vapes just off other people's vapes and just to see what it tasted like, and I hated it. So it's kind of weird for me to say that I could consider vaping this juice. So that's cool, you know, I think that's awesome, and I think the clientele that really wants a tobacco flavor is going to enjoy this, you know. It's a great combination of flavors. I gotta say, Broke Dick, he did a really good job with this, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the final product comes out to be. So yeah, that's about all I got. It's overall really good. It's a little light on flavor. Some people want that. I like a little more stronger of a flavor bang when I'm vaping to give you kind of that mouth watering effect. But this is tobacco juice, so maybe that's not exactly what people want, you know. And this is all subjective. What I like as a flavor is not what you might like as a flavor. So Broke Dick, I hope this is beneficial to you, and I hope that my advice helps you, and it'd be really cool to see you guys come out with a final version with the improvements that I mentioned. So with that being said, we're going to have another vape of Overdraft, and we're going to sign off. See you next time.